going on, guys? Peace, and blessings. Shalom. Let's get it. I got another word for you guys. Listen, we're gonna go back into Revelation today. Today we're gonna be talking about, spirits that are not of God, of course. And these last days that we're in, there's a lot of people that's, prophesying in the church. They're preaching the word, but they're not really. They don't carry the spirit of God in them. They have the image that they have God, but there's a lot of prophets of the devil nowadays. Just because they're prophesying and they're able to foretell your situations. A lot of these people are operating in the spirit of divination, and God is highly against that spirit of divination. That's witchcraft when you think about it. And God is He's gonna cast these people out. He's gonna throw these people out like a dish rag because what they're operating in is not of God. And they're fooling people. They're fooling the people of God. They're taking advantage of them, and they're also giving false dreams to these people. They're giving false hope to these people, and they got them sad. And God didn't make them sad. It's a scripture somewhere in the Bible saying, basically woe to these prophets, which make my children sad when I didn't make them sad. So He's not the one doing it. It's these people that's lying. The devil's behind them doing these things. And it's the spirit of Jezebel. It's the spirit of Jezebel. Chapter 2, verse 20. So I'm going to read this. These are the things that's going on, in the church. Signs and wonders of people doing mighty things that's fooling the masses, And I'm going to read it. And it says, Number 10, I have a few things against thee, because thou servest that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servant to commit fornication. Seduce people to commit fornication, to eat things sacrificed unto idols. So, food that's sacrificed. Just like when you go a certain place, you might go to a place, say if you're African, you go out to eat to Italy, Italian food or Mexican food. You don't know where that food is coming from. In these last days that we're in, it's best that we just cook our own food and eat our own food instead of just eating from any and everywhere, because you don't know what these people getting their food. They sacrificing it. People sacrifice their food to idols, deities and things like that, and you're eating a cursed food. So food can be cursed. That's why people really take their praying over food for a joke. Most people just, when they buy their food from a place, they go and eat it and they just stuff their mouth in it. And it's this life. Life is spiritual. So people are eating cursed food. So that's why it's so important to pray over your food. Bless it. Ask God to bless the food, because it has some spiritual contamination over it. When He feeds you the food, they feed you cursed food to curse you. You don't even know it. They might smile in your face and so forth, but they're eating cursed food. And that's called an evil caterer at this point. And that's the devil at this point. So yeah. So next it says, and I gave her space to repent of her fornication, and she repented not. Behold, I will cast her into a bed, and them that commit adultery with her into a great tribulation, except they repent of their deeds. So you gotta repent. The world is being deceived, thinking it's okay to fornicate and idol worship and things like that. It's an abomination to the Lord. It says, and them that commit adultery with her in the great tribulation. You're going to toss the adulteress into great tribulation in the end times. And when it happens, it's going to be grievous. And it says, except they repent of their deeds, so repent. And it says, and I will kill her children with death. And all the churches shall know that I am He which searches the reins and hearts. And I will give unto everyone to you according to your works. So God is going to, give us everything. He's going to allow us to experience everything according to our works. So if your works is of evil, He's going to, whatever you dish out, that's what you're going to reap. And if you, according to your works, if they're good, that's what you're going to reap. It says, kill their children. So that's why a lot of women, children are getting killed. And they'll understand. It's a lot of women operating in sorcery. They're not, they're using their body to get what they want. It's a source of witchcraft. They're using domination against men. That's a source of intimidation. Intimidation, that's a source of witchcraft. And it says, and I will kill the children with death, and all the churches shall know that I am He which searches the reins and hearts. And I will give unto everyone according to your works. But unto you I say, unto the breast of thy children, As many have not this doctrine, and which have not known the depths of Satan as they speak, I will put upon you none other burden. So, but that which ye have already hold this fast, so like hold this fast. So fast, abstain from food. Acknowledge God, worship God, put your mind and spirit on God, and abstain, refrain from food. That's another way to give honor to God. And you pray. When you pray, you loose the bands of wickedness while you fast. So that's all I got for you guys today. God bless. Peace, love. Stay prayed up. Love y'all.